Great. A very warm welcome to all of you. We are going to have a session today on Red Hat Learning subscription. I'm here to share some insights on Red Hat Learning subscriptions and as already mentioned, a demo on RHLS. Let me put my screen in the presentation mode so that we are more comfortable. All right. So we all are aware that digital transformation is real. Something very essential to give a start to this webinar. In these last 1.5 years, we have seen how essential training has become and how we, with all the environment and with all the situation that we have been facing, we have all ensured that we upskill and train ourselves and ensure that we are at par with the required technology as of today. That's where we state that digital transformation is real. IT talent gaps and our success rate depends on the training, on the knowledge that we have gained from the trainings that we have attended so far, from the experience of the trainings, from the hands-on trainings that we have attended so far. So that's where our actual value, the asset we are considered as an asset to our organization. Coming on further, just to brief before we get on to our core RHLS, as organizations, we ensure that organizations require trained people when there is the requirement of individuals, the technical people in the organizations. Obviously, we all are aware that trained people have more demand, and because they have undergone training, they have undergone they have their basics set right. So that's where organizations, the training and certification helps organizations and individuals succeed. Not only as organizations, but as well as for individuals, it improves on-job performance. As an individual, someone who has worked in their training, troubleshooted things, someone who has got a lot of hands-on done, would definitely find things comfortable when he's working for an organization. It reduces the risk of individuals not following. The individual would ensure that the appropriate practices are followed. The troubleshooting steps are more systematic. He has got a systematic approach towards resolving issues, or in case there are any setups that are required, he has got a more streamlined approach to all the activities that are required in the organizations. That's where the organizations and individuals definitely succeed when they have undergone the training and also the certification. As we all know, Red Hat training and certification helps to close the IT skill gaps and equips customers with best capabilities. Today, when we see the requirements, the job market, there are umpteen number of, there are certain things that you need to fulfill in terms of, you need to know n number of things, and if you have got your basics set right, things work out systematically. That's where Red Hat training and certification comes into picture. It helps in continuous learning and ensures that we succeed with our technologies. Just to name a few technologies at this point of time, may it be the cloud track, may it be the DevOps track, may it be the standard RHEL track, there is a flow, that there is that skills path that we follow, and we ensure that the technology that we are trained on meets the industry demands. So the lack of the demand and supply needs to be mapped correctly, and that's where Red Hat training and certification comes into picture. All right. So with all the I think most of us have undergone the basic Red Hat training, probably are even certified, or probably are even working corporates, are working individuals. We would now directly come onto our Red Hat Learning subscription. Now, what is Red Hat Learning subscription? Now, before I come onto Red Hat Learning subscription, there was a time where I used to approach the center for getting a training delivered for me. For instance, if I want to upgrade myself on a specific technology, you name it, and I approach the center, I have to ensure that I make myself available based on their timings, based on their infrastructure availability, and I had to ensure that I schedule my whole plans as per the training availability at that particular center. There was a time where it was just a classroom training, and that's it. I mean, that is what I can recollect. That was it. But then over a period of time, we have now uh, really grown in terms of the training delivery. Instead of only the instructor led training that I had experienced, we came on to virtual instructor led training. We came on to training over today that we see, we attend remote training sessions. I ensure that I keep myself updated and ensure that I am up to date with the technology by attending remote training sessions, the virtual instructor led training sessions. Not only this, I also ensure that I keep myself updated with technology by referring to various training programs which are pre-recorded. That is where Red Hat Learning subscription comes into picture. Now, what is Red Hat Learning subscription? It is a subscription for a single user that has access to the entire portfolio of the training online content. When I came across this Red Hat Learning subscription, I was like, what is this? I know that I'm supposed to sit in a classroom, attend the training, jot down all the notes, perform the exercise then and there. It would be a 4 days training, and that's it. Probably fifth day onwards, I would be given some time and I would have to prepare for my certification exam and appear for the exam. This was the mindset that I had a couple of years ago. But then that changed over the time. With Red Hat Learning subscription, I am able to log onto my portal, on my RHLS portal, and there I get a plethora of courses available. And based on my profile, my requirement, I can select a particular path and I can train myself, and that is the self-paced training that I can undergo. Not only this, for someone like me who would want to listen to someone, who would want to, who would probably memorize by listening to someone, we have got video classrooms available where we have our instructors who explain the concepts and who make us understand things. Not only this, I also have the labs available where I can perform the exercises at my own comfort. Obviously, all these come with time restrictions, but then there is much more beyond this. So then, if I assume that I have started with a training course on my OpenStack, and I listen to the instructor, and I am a person who tends to make notes so that I remember things easily and I remember things for a longer duration. So when I am jotting down the notes, there are some things which I could probably miss. So I am able to go back, refer to the video, make notes accurately, and then go ahead. This is one of the beauty of my Red Hat Learning subscription, where I'm able to view the video. I'm able to make my own notes. I'm able to refer to it again and again, make myself thorough. In case my course is over and I am preparing myself to appear for the exam, I have got my labs available with me. I can practice umpteen number of times before I go in and appear for the exam. So there you go. It's a dynamic and continuous learning model. 1 year access to all Red Hat online courses, easy for us to consume the training. It is at my own comfort. I could probably say that I would prefer my study hours, say from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. So that's the 3 hours that I want to dedicate myself. So I can probably dedicate myself and study at my own comfort, and refer to any topic at my own comfort, refer to the same topic n number of times based on my understanding. So that's the prime point over here with my RHLS, and that's get trained when you need it and at your own time. For instance, the demand for me now is that I upgrade myself on DevOps. I need my OpenShift, I need my Ansible. So there is that skills path that I need to follow so I can get myself trained and at my own time. Let us go ahead. Here comes in some additional information on my Red Hat Learning subscription. So my Red Hat Learning subscription includes the following. I have got more than 50 Red Hat training courses that are available. There could be an immediate point. Do we have the course book available? Oh yes, the course book is available in the PDF format. 400 hours of hands-on lab time. I would definitely demo you how the labs are available. The way I would have done my lab exercises in a classroom-based training, exactly the same way I would do my lab exercises sitting at the comfort of my home, or probably wherever I am comfortable, and there I'm sitting with I have logged onto my portal and I'm performing all the exercises, making myself comfortable and ensuring that I am well versed with the technology. Over 100 hours of video classroom and course content. So as I already mentioned, this video classroom that we have is amazing. I mean, I could probably also state I could be an advocate on this and say that I love watching those videos and listening to those instructors, the way they demonstrate and the way they emphasize on certain points. I ensure that I jot down those, and there are diagrams, there are illustrations that are there which are amazing. I try to ensure that I also have something similar with those illustrations and ensure that I am well versed with that technology. 100 plus recorded instructor videos that we have. And not only this, we have the course content delivered up to 9 languages. Definitely, we are ensuring that we suffice the global market, and hence we have it as of now in 9 languages. And enterprise solution also includes training for 100 employees. So this comes at the enterprise level, at the organization level. Right? So this is the beauty of my Red Hat Learning subscription. It's precisely an exclusive program that provides with 1 year of unlimited access to all Red Hat Learning courses. For the first time when I had a look at this, I was like this is plethora of courses. I mean, how do we go about? But then there is a beautiful skills part set. I define my roadmap. I ensure that I do these 5 topics. I complete off with 1 subject, go ahead with the certification, then come on to the second subject, then go ahead with the certification. Precisely, our courses are defined as 32 to 40 hours of courses. When I do my self-study, I actually jot down the number of hours that I'm putting in on a particular course, and it's not that I just elongate on that specific course. I restrict myself that this is the time period that I've set for myself to complete off with this course, and then I can plan ahead for the certification. Going ahead, so here comes in the skills part. This is what we were mentioning a while ago. So early access that we have, it precisely is the in development technology before it is officially released. Something like, I mean, not exactly, but something like beta. So you know that we have our product which are tested, which are tried, tested, and then it is GA. It's general availability. But before it is general availability. It is before a product X is generally available to the audience. There are a lot of tests. There are a lot of experiments that go on. Similarly, in terms of our courses, there are a lot of checks before it is officially released, and that's called an early access. With Red Hat Learning subscription, we get this opportunity to have a look at the content before it is released primarily, and that is where I can test on, I can check on. So I could become someone who is well versed before it is released to the audience. Not only this, with RHLS, there is that extensive curriculum. I can train myself at my own pace with the availability of the entire course portfolio. So I've got the entire course portfolio that is available, and I can build my skills path and go ahead course by course. Cloud-based labs, something. Trust me, this is one of the beautiful things. One of the reasons being, after we deliver our trainings, after our 4 days of training, my participant would come and ask me that, can I get the labs or can I get the environment at home? So the answer in our instructor-led training definitely would be no, that it won't be feasible, because it is not that in case someone even wishes to give where someone even has it, but the requirement, the hardware requirement itself is very massive. But with cloud-based labs that are available to us, all those things are abstract. We get the required systems, we get the required set of machines that we can use, and we can perform our course labs at our own comfort. In case there are issues, there are errors that we face, we can learn to troubleshoot ourselves, we can refer to our course books, and we do have the appropriate support given in case things are not working. Not only this, along with these three features comes in the certification testing. Validate our skills through performance-based exams via the standard tier. So this is something very, very nice, very much appreciated, the certification testing. So it's not only I doing my 4 years of engineering course, but then also ensuring that I have appeared for the exam, and I have given my exam, and I have got my result, and I've got my certificate that yes, I have understood the course, I have followed my course correctly, and I have justified on whatever I'm trained on. That is where comes in this certification training. It is purely the beauty over here. Is that it is hands-on training. It is not the objective types. It's either you select A, B, or C, or 1, 2, 3. Any one would be right, or whatever. Here it is performance-based, which helps an individual to meet the industry requirements. That actually fills in the gap, gives the individual more confidence, and he is able to face the real-time market. So here comes in the three tiers of Red Hat learning subscription that we were talking about. The basic tier, the standard tier, and the developer tier that we have got in over here. The basic tier has got hands-on labs, the early access availability, instructor videos, course ebooks which you can download at your comfort. The PDF is available, much appreciated by the wider audience, that the PDF is available to them, which can be referred to at any given point of time. The standard tier has got all the properties, that are all the features that are there in the basic tier, hands-on labs, early access, instructor videos, the course ebooks. But besides that, with the standard tier, there is the certification exam that is bundled. There is this expert seminars that are bundled together in the standard tier, plus the instructor office hours, that is the appropriate support in case you require some direct support. So we do have we do mention it as instructor office hours. So these are the tiers, the basic, standard, and now we also have the developer tier, specifically for developer specific courses, which have got hands-on labs, the certification exams associated with the developer courses, and also the course ebooks that can be downloaded in the PDF format and referred to at the comfort of the individual. Let us go ahead in detail on the developer tier. This is one of the beautiful parts for the developer tier. So in developer tier, we have got all the online and video classroom developer courses, 5 certification exam and 2 retakes. So there are 5 exams and 2 retakes. The ebooks that are downloadable in the PDF format, which obviously you can keep it for later use. That is your own copy. The content that is easily searchable. I have done this. I have ensured that when I attend these video online courses, I want to search for a specific content. I want to just go to the point and get a specific information. I can do that. And then we have got the other beautiful part over here is the courses are updated regularly. It's not that you would have the access to the older course. As in how there is an update based on the market demand, the course is updated. It is available on the Red Hat Learning subscription portal for you. So there is no prerequisite level of expertise for our developer tier, and it's interactive, intuitive learning, and helps users and managers track progress. This is the beautiful part. Rather than my manager tracking my progress, I feel that it is my own responsibility to track my progress, how I have performed. So I ensure every week I have a look at what have I done, what are the technologies that I have looked into, how many lab hours I have utilized, whether I have actually done something progressive using the RHLS environment. No? So that gives me a fair insight on how I am progressing in terms of the technology upgrade. Going on further, so RHLS as a great fit. So how it is a great fit? There are challenges and RHLS as a solution. An amazing thing. I mean, when I started using RHLS initially, I did not. I was like, uh, okay, it is good. But then over a period of time, last 1.5 years, there's no day that has gone in without using RHLS. There is some video, some content that I have read which has given me far more insight. And trust me, once I start referring to the videos and start referring to the content, there is that greed of getting in more from that content. There is so much more to absorb and so much more to get from the available plethora of content on my RHLS portal. So here, in case you require multi-course needs, for instance, there are multiple courses or there are multiple technologies that you want to work on, or today's industry demands multiple things. That is where you want to access multiple courses. That is where RHLS is. It's under one roof. You have got plethora of information. Under one roof, you have got multiple features that are available. The ongoing learning needs, you have got the full access for 1 year and first 5 takes and 2 retakes with RHLS standard tier. So you have got first 5, you can have your 5 certifications done, and not only this, you also have got the opportunity for 2 retakes. Well, it is on us. I mean you can prepare yourself, appear for the exam, then do the second course, then appear for the exam, then do the third course, appear for the exam. So it is certification driven. New releases, ongoing access to new releases, early access is available. So you are well aware that this is the version that is available now. There is this team that is working on. If you see early access content, you now are aware that there is a team who is working on a upgrade technology, and you are able to see the content and you are able to get a first hand information with the help of early access. So 24/7 access, it is at the comfort of your own environment. It is not that you're supposed to travel and you're supposed to sit at a specific location. It is at your comfort. So time is not a challenge, at your own comfort. I remember my participants asking me post the training. We used to have a 9 to 5 training, and then they used to say, can we sit back for 2 hours? We don't mind going home late, but we want access to the labs. I want to practice the labs now. Or probably can we come early in the morning? So with RHLS, this is not an issue. It is not an issue. There is no time bound. You have got the labs available for those 400 hours. On the job support, indexed, searchable, on-demand content, and you definitely have the coursework which you can refer to offline. Cost effective. It is also cost effective. Okay, so this is where my RHLS fits in. Something similar to the online support. I can book my slot and I can check on whether I have got a doubt. I can talk to the instructor at a specific time, and if that is approved, I get to talk to the instructor as well. We also have the certificate. In case the entire course is completed, we are able to download the course, which helps me then appear for the exam without any problem. So I can complete off with the course, ensure that all the labs are done, and then appear for the exam as well. Now comes in something very, very interesting. In our RHLS itself, we have got an access to Red Hat Learning Community, which we state as RHLC. Now, what is this Red Hat Learning Community? Why do we build the Red Hat Learning Community? What is so great about this Red Hat Learning Community? In this Red Hat Learning Community, I will definitely show you the portal now. It is precisely to have multiple people communicate their concerns, share their technical experiences, put in their technical queries, talk to other the members. So it is where again everyone comes in together under one roof. There is a protocol. There is a protocol that is maintained. There is a query that is asked. All those who are able to answer the queries are able to answer. Definitely there are discussions, healthy discussions, the technological discussions that take place. This is where we have our Red Hat learning community. Again, I was initially very I was very active with RHLC, but of late I had my the excess had lowered down. But then yesterday I was just thinking I need to be more proactive and be more part of this learning community. I'll definitely show this learning community when we come onto the demo part. So here, why are we building this community? We are building this community so that you are able to communicate, share your concerns. In case you have found something interesting in a specific technology, or you want to share your views, share your ideas, have you think that that will really help the community to improvise on a certain thing. So you could definitely go ahead and share the appropriate information. So then coming on and to summarize what's included in the learning community, peer-to-peer learning, we have got badges, we do give kudos, we have leaderboards, ranks and missions, and much more. Everything again under one roof, where you get to know that there is a listening ear given to you. People are listening to your thought process. Your technical skills are being heard. Your views on a specific technology is being heard at a specific point. This is the portal of the Red Hat learning community that we have, and I will demonstrate this in a while. All right. So going ahead at this point in time, so let us go ahead onto Red Hat certification to just highlight more on the Red Hat certification aspect. As we all know, couple of you would have, most of you would have appeared for certifications. There was a time, I mean, I have to use there was a time where we used to go and deliver certification exams. We used to go and conduct the exams. The best part, the beautiful part is Red Hat was quick enough. We were prompt enough, and we were able to get in remote certifications. Today, in case I want to appear for a certification at the comfort of my house, I can go ahead and definitely have myself registered with the help of the remote certifications that we have. So why Red Hat certifications? It maximizes the organization's technology investment. As I was mentioning before, an organization would prefer a certified individual as compared to someone who would yet have to certify and prove himself. So here, this is a survey that we have received. So IDC survey results confirm that Red Hat certification offers key benefits to the organization in terms of less unplanned downtime, efficient help desk staff, quick troubleshooting, faster to full productivity, efficient server administrators, so on and so forth. That is where we have our Red Hat certification. This is what fascinated me the most. The one thing that really fascinated me was a time-bound hands-on exam. Someone like me who probably would always say, "Wow, a doctor is amazing. He is performing on someone. He has to be so accurate." That's where I said, forget that skill, forget that side. Here, I prepare myself on a box where I'm supposed to troubleshoot, I'm supposed to configure something. Tomorrow, in case I have to go in the industry and face the requirement, I have that confidence and I can quickly troubleshoot, quickly set up a required server and overcome the issues. So managing the talent with Red Hat certification, there are there are these few aspects that we would like to share. Certified new hires reach full productivity 38% faster than a non-certified new hire. That confidence really matters. Certified employees stay 15% longer than non-certified employees. And Certified new hires have a 10% greater chance of becoming high performing contributors. Again, because of the confidence, the morale that boosts them that yes, they are at par or above the required industry requirements that have been asked for in an organization. All right. So this was a brief on Red Hat Learning Subscription, a small introduction on Red Hat Learning Subscription. We have got two links. I have shared two links. We can check out the RHLS webpage. And that's it. And that's from me in terms of the session. But then now we can go ahead to the demo. So I'm hoping my screen is visible and there.
Yeah, certainly.
Thank you so much for the confirmation. There, I'm all excited to go ahead with the demonstration. So this is my Red Hat Learning subscription, and I go on to the home link. You can see the days remaining, the number of lab hours that have been used so far, and the student guide downloads that I have got. Well, I would not scroll down at this point of time, but I would first prefer to show all the options that are available. The very first option with regards to early access, I click on early access. There we go. These are the courses which are in the early access mode, and we can see that this don't have a video, it is only read at this point of time. I'm not seeing the option of watch at this point of time. So this is the event driven applications with Apache Kafka and Red Hat EMQ streams, the cloud storage, the OpenShift development containerizing applications, and the resilient microservices building with Istio and Red Hat OpenShift service mesh. And I would like to just click on one of them, this being an early access. And I would just like to show you this. There you go. So probably this is where we are. So this is last year we were talking. I had my colleague who had come up with this, that this is the technology on which we should have the course. And I remember my colleague talking on Istio and OpenShift service mesh. And there the course is just there in the early access, and it seems as an achievement that we are at par to the requirements of the industry. Not only this, we come on to the lab environment. There I click on create. Obviously it will take me some couple of minutes for the lab environment to build up, but that is fine, and I would have the appropriate virtual machines on which I will be able to perform my lab exercises. This being the table of content with regards to my course, the microservices with Istio and Red Hat OpenShift service mesh, the DO328 course. So this is about my early access. Coming on further, let me go on to my community, the one that we were talking about, Red Hat Learning Community. I come onto this community, and there you see I would want to sign in and show you with my authentication. I thought I was signed in, but no, I would just sign out and quickly sign it. Okay, so I do have this particular thing. Now, what do I have got over here? I have got this. Discuss the general technology, platform and Linux, explore the Red Hat Learning Community news, and the information that I could get on with respect to what is happening in the Red Hat market, or in the operating system market, or in the technology market for that matter. So here you see over here announcing the 2020 Red Hat Certified Professional of the Year, or you talk about the new experience that the new user experience on RHLS, and plethora. I just can't express the information that we have got being shared on my learning community. I click on skills path, and there these are the available paths that we could go ahead: the cloud computing, the OpenShift, the OpenStack, the JBoss EAP skills path, etc. Okay. Then we go ahead. Uh, we also have, I needed to show you something more over here. The certification resources, community updates. Um, Let me show you on the instructor as well, the general. Let me come here and show you on. So the latest discussion, this is the regular discussion that keeps happening. So here you can see to the questions about getting ready, on the remote exams, and the way it has been presented. I mean, huge information given in a very systematic way over here in our learning community that they are talking about. I could just put in over here and I can just put an instructor. I was seeing a while ago. Let me just click on instructor and let me just search. There we have got, so here we have got, we can query on. So here, the questions, the general questions that you could put, the general questions and the answers that we could have is what they are giving in. Here you are getting to know if there are new courses that are being released, if there are any updates to the older courses that are happening, in case there are certifications that have been updated. All such information is being shared over here in a very systematic way. So let me just put in a query on my RH436, which is with regards to cluster. So let me just see if I'm able to get in. I was just searching on this a while ago. Yes, there you go. There you go. And there we get the information on which version the course is, the exam would be for, and if it is the latest, am I prepared for on the latest version, or if I'm prepared for the older version, how it goes about. An umpteen number of information given in my Red Hat learning community, which definitely you would explore to its best. So here you can explore it. Let me come on further. So we had a look so far in our Red Hat Learning subscription. We had a look on the early access. We had a look at the community where it takes you to the broader perspective of speaking to a larger audience. Then comes in my reports. Let me show you the reports. Well, it's interesting over here to have a look at this. You can see that this is for M. Gugnani, that is for me over here. And you can see over here the completion progress. I mean, look at the progress. I tried to have a look at this early access today at 11:36. I tried to have a look at AD183 course today. When did I access the last courses? So here it is giving a detailed information on the progress of all the courses that I have been attending. Not only this, it is also giving the information about the lab activity that I have done so far. All right, this is so far so good, my dear friends. But then exams, I am also able to track my exams that I have given in. And there you go, the exams that I have appeared for, where I have appeared. One of the exams I have appeared in the kiosk, and there it is documented that on this date I had appeared for the exam. Everything given in on my RHLS, where I am able to track the information myself. Not only my manager, but me as an individual, I'm able to gather all the information in a specific and in an accurate way. Now comes in the skills part. Let us see the skills part over here. There we go. This is beautiful. Here we have got products and we have got categories. Now we have got categories in terms of platform, in terms of security courses, in terms of middleware, DevOps. So I just click on middleware at this point. There I get the all the courses that are related to the middleware courses. Now, in case I click on enroll, let me click on enroll on one of the courses over here. And when I click on enroll, I go on to this particular course. This is what I get to see. AD183 is the course and EX183 is the exam that is available. I have got this. We have got the entire path, entire skills path that it is telling me for my middleware at this point of time. Not only this, let me click on watch. I remember telling you people that I would definitely show you the videos and I would also show you how to search on a specific content. So let me go on over here and show you how I can search on a specific content. So let me come out of, I have no choice but to finish this off. There I am. There we go. So the beauty over here is I have the instructor explaining me. I have the equivalent transcript being shown on the right hand side. I will just stop there. There you go. So this is the transcript that is available, and I can turn off this transcript or turn on. I want the transcript to be in sync. So as and how the instructor is speaking, I also have the content at this side. In case, it makes things more comfortable. It makes things more clear. Not only this, I can have my captions turned on. So the captions are turned on, and I can have my captions on over here. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. There are some points. There are some points where I would want things to be repeated. I want that particular topic be repeated. And then I could go back and forth. I could jot down the notes. I can highlight on a specific thing and I can work on. So this is the beauty of the video classroom. Now it's the video classroom that I have got. Immediate question would be that what if I want to work in, I want to perform the lab exercises, I can click on the read option. I have got the labs available, which I will quickly show you so that we are comfortable. So this is where I have the video classroom that is available to me. So let me come behind, let me go on, and there I go. Let me go on top, and I have made myself very comfortable and very flexible with this. So it is just making ourselves more comfortable and flexible. I click on read. I can download the ebook PDF, which is obviously watermark, and I come on over here to the table of contents, and this is the lab environment which I can create based on the course and based on the exercise. I can perform the task and I can do the appropriate lab exercise. So this is what I have got. So this is the lab exercise. Let me even demo this out to you. So let me scroll down a bit. Let me click on this particular lab. There you go. So I have got import the to JEE project. So I'm supposed to perform all these activities. How do I perform all these activities? By going onto my lab environment, going onto the specific machine and performing. So it just spins up the VMs. I can just tell you, it just spins up the VMs. I can click on the open console and I am able to perform the lab exercises at the comfort, at my own comfort. Next to this, I come on. So this is what I have. I'm glad to have shown you early access, the community, the reports, the skills part. There comes in the catalog. The catalog, which is 50 plus courses that we were talking about. So products that we have over here, and you can click on this OpenShift, and I can just click on OpenShift and can just remove my middleware and then show you these courses. I can click on multiple courses. So this is with Red Hat OpenShift that I can show you all the courses that are available over here. Now, this is what we would have already seen. In the morning, when I was accessing this, I also came across something additional, and that is Expert Extra. This is beautiful, amazing, that's something that you would all be using, or you would all wish to use. Something which is additional besides our regular courses that we have got. Something like setting up small videos which could definitely come in handy, and I could probably search on this as well, or go in um, Git branching strategies. So probably if you see, let me come on to this Git branching strategies. It describes the branching approaches. This is not related to any course, but it is an additional video. It is an expert extra video for your information, and it is for 18 minutes. And this could definitely benefit someone who is explicitly looking for the Git, for the insights of Git. So this is an additional thing that I wanted to share with you for all those who have had a look at catalog. So this is what we have got in terms of products, in terms of our categories, in terms of our languages, the different languages that are available that we spoke about in a while. Being global, we are ensuring that we meet the global demands and that it is available in couple of more languages besides English. All right, friends, there comes my dashboard now. So this is my dashboard where I come to know how many videos have I watched, the pages that I have opened, the number of training hours that I have put in, and the number of subscription days left. How I can utilize to my best, how I can utilize my RHLS subscription to my best. So this is the dashboard. So I get a fair understanding of my own activities on this dashboard. And there is my home page. So this is the entire RHLS that I have been working on, which I was able to show it to you. All right, so this is from my side. If there are any questions, you can please put across. You can please let me know.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Monika. I think among the audience we had one question by Keshav and Srinivasan as to how many PDFs can we download, and I have answered that question. And you know, nobody else has typed out any questions in the chat box, but I welcome the questions relating to RHLS, Red Hat Learning Subscription. If you have any, please, you can raise your hand, show up your hand, or probably put it in the chat box. I will read it out to the presenter. Okay, so it looks like it's been a wonderful and a very comprehensive presentation on Red Hat Learning Subscription. We don't seem to have any questions at the moment. So if there are any questions, our people from Linux Learning Center can answer them to you, or if it is something that we cannot answer, we can seek the help of Mrs. Monika or any of the experts from Red Hat. So I, at this point, would like to thank yeah, I think we have a question from Mohan Kandaswamy. If we pass all the 5 exams in the first attempt, can we make use of the retake option to do further exams?
That's an interesting question. Well, it's the 5 exams. I don't think you can use the retake option. Retake is for a retake, so definitely it's only the 5 exams that are available to you.
Does that answer your question? Yeah, I think yes. Okay, do we have any further questions, please? Okay, so thank you very much, Mrs. Monika, for this. Yeah, so what is the cost of the subscription from Baro?
I think we have put that on the slide for the different tiers. There is that pricing, and we can also approach our sales team and to LLC, and the slide has been shared um, with regards to the pricing. The tier that you are planning to go in for, just put across. There we go. So the basic tier, you have got the standard tier, and you have got the developer tier. So in which tier are you looking for? We have the pricing set. Because you have asked this question, this is a good question that has that has come up now. So let me just quickly go ahead and just put in my red.ht slash, let me just put in red hat, yes, let me just quickly go in. So I am thanking you that you asked this question. So this is for India. In case I select for United States, let me just put in. You can see the pricing varies. In United States, if it is for an NRI or someone who is based in US, you've got the premium tier, you have got the basic, the standard, and the developer tier, and you can compare how the pricing varies at this point of time. This is for US, and here we have shared for India. This is for India. So we have the three tiers, and the pricings have been mentioned over here.
Yeah, this means that the pricing for the Indian subcontinent is a very special pricing compared to the
Yes,
international price. As Mrs. Monika puts it, the price in US for the standard is about 7,000 US dollars, which is
correct,
something like 5 lakh rupees, which is more than the three times the pricing in India.
correct.
So
So that,
anybody from India or anybody outside India, who are NRIs can purchase from India. Of course, based upon these are MSRP, the maximum, selling suggested prices. And Linux Learning Center certainly will have some special offers for all the, people who have attended this seminar. In case you are, interested to purchase, you can further contact, or one of our sales people will be in touch with you for a special pricing.
I'm sure when they come to you to inquire, and there would be a lot of more insights provided. I mean, you have there are a lot of more inputs. Could probably show it on the laptop in front of them. They could have a feel of it, and experience how the RHLS works, and the support that they would get from LLC definitely would be enormous. So
Yeah,
that is an
yeah,
additional
we
plus.
yeah we all.
I'm there.
Hello,
Yeah,
am I audible?
Ramesh. Yes, you are.
Yeah, so Mohan asked, when we do multiple courses in parallel and use more than one lab at the same time, how the lab hours will be calculated?
So, are we running the labs in parallel? Is this what is the question?
Yeah, I think that is what his question is.
So every lab has got the time dedicated. That's again a very good question. Let me quickly come on to that, and much appreciated with this question. Um, on this. So when I click here and I'm using the lab over here, this is the lab environment. I'm using the lab time for this particular course. And it would, I did better stop it. If I do not stop the lab, the timing would be counted for. So the lab timings are being counted, though it is in parallel. The lab timings are be counted. We can see it over here that the lab timings are taken into consideration. So if you have three courses that you're running in parallel, the labs those are three separate labs. So the timing is being utilized is what we can see over here.
Yeah, I think we understand that as the timing will be cumulative. It
Correct,
adds up for all the courses that one is using.
correct, correct. Yes, precisely. I'm sure these questions are very interesting, much appreciated. In case there are any more questions, do let us know. there's a wider audience who would benefit from all the questions asked.
Okay, do we have any further questions, or are we good to conclude the session? Okay, so thank you very much. I sincerely thank Mrs. Monika Gugnani for taking out time on behalf of Red Hat to present this for Linux Learning Center and their audience. Thank you very much, Monica. That was a wonderful and a very comprehensive presentation. At this point, I would like to thank all the audience. Up to about 40 people have attended this session. I would like to thank each and everyone to have taken time out and spent the last 1 hour in understanding what is Red Hat Learning Subscription and actively participating in this presentation. Thank you very much, and I'm sure our team of sales team will be in touch with you for your requirements. I also wish to thank Mrs. Savita Bhatt and Mr. Amal Metai from Red Hat, who have coordinated for this presentation to happen. I also wish to thank Mr. Gio, who is our partner manager, for having coordinated for this presentation to happen. Thank you very much again to all of you. I would like to conclude this wonderful session presented by Mrs. Monica. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.